overlay, pattern overlay. So if you like the pattern on one layer style, you could just drag it over into another one, and this way you can mix and match different combinations of layer styles. So for example, let's say you like the gel effect on this layer style. You will open up the menu. I think it's yeah, this is the gel effect. Again, you can hold Alt and Command, click on this effect here, and then drag it over into the layer that you like. And just that one effect will get added to your layer style. So again, that's a cool way to mix and match and create your own unique effects, which you can then save into their own layer style by going to you can double click here. A menu will open up, and in this menu you can hit new style, and then you can give this style a name, whatever you want to name it. And now, so hit OK, and if we go down the styles menu here, you can see that the new style got saved, and now you can apply it to all of your other shapes and text with just a few clicks. Okay, so let's take the text, let's apply this layer style to it. Okay, and again, this one that we saved is an adaptive layer style. That means you have to change the color of the text to whatever you want, and that way you'll have a different color of for your layer. Okay, let me see, what else can I tell you? You can modify all of these different things, like the drop shadow, inner shadow, gradient overlay, pattern overlay. You can make adjustments to these to customize them to make them look your way. So if you double click on any one of these individual styles here, it will open up a menu for you, and in this menu you can play around with things like the distance of the drop shadow, the color of the drop shadow, the blend mode of the drop shadow. You know, you can, as you can see on this button here, we're creating a drop shadow behind it. So you can choose the distance, you can make it go closer to the button or further away from the button. The size makes it softer or harder, so if you want to make it kind of blend into the background a little bit, you can make it a little softer. The opacity makes it darker or lighter. So all of these settings, you can play around with these and create your own perfect match that you want to have. You can also use the angle of the shadow, so you can play around with the angle. You can make it above the button, to the side of the button, or you can make it the global color and global light, and that pretty much makes it the same direction as all the other effects on all the other layer styles. So you can pretty much tweak all of the little effects that you see on these layer styles, like the drop shadow, inner shadow, the color overlays, gradient overlays. There's a lot of different things you can choose to add to your layer styles. And to choose all of the different things that you can add, just go to Layer, Layer Style, and you can, the check marks mean these are the layer styles that are effective right now on your layer styles. Pretty much all of these different effects are visible right now, and you can add some other things like the stroke, color overlay, outer glow. You can add some things on top of your button, you know, to make it as complex or as simple as you want it make it. So let's add like a little stroke to the button. Let's choose this color here. That looks pretty good actually. You can choose the position of the stroke, outside, inside, or center. You can choose the blend mode. You can choose the opacity of the stroke, so you can make it kind of blend into the background if you want. And you can choose the color. You can also have a gradient for the stroke, which makes it look pretty cool. Okay, so there's all these different effects that you can apply, all these different tweaks you can make to these layer styles. Again, the best way to get the hang of it is to just play around with it. Open up the layer styles, go to the different settings, play around with the different size variations, and this way you'll get the hang of how the layer styles work, and you'll be able to create your own unique layer styles that look just the way you want them to look. And again, when you want to save these layer styles, just double click where it says effects, click new style, give it a name, and it will get saved in this box here. And then you can save this whole box, or this whole like say you create 10 different layer styles and you want to save all of them into one layer styles file. You can go to click on this little menu here and then go to save styles, and again just give it any name that you want, and it will get saved as something like yourstyles.asl, and then you can share the styles with somebody else, and they can apply the layer styles to their designs. So it makes it very flexible and very cool and easy to use. There's probably more I can say about layer styles, but I think I gave you enough information right now. Again, just play around with them, go into the settings, apply the different settings, and this way you'll get the hang of it. And again, layer styles are pretty cool. You can add all kinds of crazy or simple effects. You can make buttons or cool looking text with just a few clicks, just like I'm doing here. And yeah, when you get the hang of it, you can actually create your own layer styles just like these ones to make them look exactly how you want them to look. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you again soon.